2,605 pounds. This is a little Jayco 154 Bunkhouse. J-Flight SLX series here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you would like to learn some fun, well, maybe not fun, but important details such as length and tank capacities and stuff like that, or if you want to see if we have it in stock and wonder how much does this thing actually run, visit the link in the video description because we publish all of that information on our HaylettRV website. You're one click away from seeing what we have, what we're asking, how it's equipped, etc. And keep in mind, our pricing does not have hidden charges on top of it. At HaylettRV, you do not pay extra for freight, destination, prep, starters bundles, things like propane, battery, the water connections, and the surge protectors, and everything this trailer's supposed to need to function all the way down to the toilet paper is included with our price tag at HaylettRV, and that is not common in the business. I will go head to head with anybody, and I will maintain that we are the easiest, most transparent place to work with. So why this trailer from HaylettRV? Well, this is a member of the best-selling series of travel trailers on the market, period, for 12 straight years. Since 2005 and counting, the J-Flight is and has been the #1 selling on the market. Why? Starts with the fact that it has twice the warranty. It's got twice industry standard warranty, and there is no one with a longer hitch-to-bumper warranty than Jayco on the market, because there's no such thing as a true 3-year warranty on the market. And if you're curious about that, I'd be happy to dig into that to you. Just give any of our staff members here a call, because we are all factory trained. Easy towing little bugger. It's only 7.5 foot wide. So you can see, it's the same width as your tow vehicle. You can see around it when you're going down the road. I still always recommend towing extension mirrors. And actually, if you visit our HaylettRV channel on YouTube, there's a little search button. You can look for towing mirrors or something like that. And we've done a video showing you exactly how critical, a literal potential life-saving thing those can be. We've got full walk-on roofing, which is not common in this little camper class. You don't usually get that. We've still got front diamond plate. A lot of brands have peeled that out to be price competitive. Jayco can be price competitive with more stuff simply based on their volume. They have the front window here with a weather shield so that the window doesn't get busted up going down the road, and the air pressure push on the front wall of the camper while you're traveling from like headwinds doesn't wreck the seal on it. Pardon me. It offers a lot of extra light in this thing. Look how cute this is. 2,605 pounds. This is potentially minivan towable. I do recommend a minivan with an upgraded power plant with more of like a 3,500 pound tow rating though. General SUVs are going to be fine here, obviously. Every vehicle's capacities can vary. If you don't know what your vehicle can tow, HaylettRV does. That's what we do here. We also specialize in towing vehicles. We don't just pedal campers. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything in between. Doesn't matter what you need. We only do everything at HaylettRV. The wheel wells. Let's look at this. First of all, we're riding on Goodyear tires. Goodyear tires. They're made in America. Plus, we've got galvanized steel wheel wells here. So if that Goodyear radial somehow catches a screw or something going down the road, goes, hey man, there's debris on the roads. It's not always just a bad tire. Sometimes there's just debris on the roads. I don't care what tire you put on your car. You can get a flat. Well, it's less likely here, and God forbid it does happen, you've got a level of protection before that belted radial starts flailing around the wheel well and bashing everything up. We've got a full walk-on, I mentioned that, I'm sorry, LED lighting inside and out. This is the smallest little bunkhouse Jayco makes, and it still has all LED lighting, not just inside but outside as well, including all your little marker lights. The standard luxury fifth wheel on the market doesn't have LED exterior lights. Why do you care? Why does it matter? You know, where generally I think people know LEDs are generally superior to incandescent bulbs, but why? Why does it matter? Well, when they're inside the camper, they run cooler and they use less power, so they don't drain your battery. Now, both inside and outside they last longer, but outside there's a critical safety function here. These taillights, LED taillights, fire just a millisecond faster than incandescents, and you're like, really? You're gonna talk about milliseconds right now? Milliseconds don't seem like a lot when I'm standing here, but when you're at highway speeds, when you're at towing speeds, that millisecond translates into 5 feet of additional stopping time for the guy behind you. We've all had a situation where we hit the brakes and we're like, and you end up this far from the car in front of you. Well, that's way less than 5 feet now, isn't it? Those taillights could make the difference between a good day and a bad day. You know what I mean? J-Flight was the first single-axle little mini camper like this to standardize a power awning, and this year they've taken it to the next level. They've upgraded to an easy tilt power awning that has the speakers built right into the arms, and if you look, they're now the first to standardize LED lighting in their power awning on these little mini campers. They are and are staying ahead of the curve on this sort of trailer. Now, the speakers in the arms are great because when the awning comes out, they point down. And I'm not joking about easy tilt. You can two-finger pull that awning and it goes like that. When you roll it back up, you don't even have to crank the... like if the awning's down, you don't have to manually flatten it back out, though it's not hard. If you leave it down and you crank it in and then push the button to roll it back out, it'll be fine. It doesn't hurt it. It's made to do that. Windows are tinted. Why am I talking about that? Because it's not normal in this class. It offers you additional privacy. It keeps the RV cooler inside because you're blocking solar radiation, greenhouse effect, if you will. And you are also keeping your furniture from tinting because you're blocking those UV rays. Now look at the door. The door is strutted. Usually at a price-pointed little bitty camper like this, you don't get stuff like that. But remember, Jayco can do more stuff because of their volume and still be the aggressive price leader of the market in this class. It actually can be possible to be the less expensive and better camper all in one. There's other good campers out there. Don't get me wrong. There's lots of good campers out there. That's why we carry all the different brands at HaylettRV. But in this little class, there's a reason J-Flight is the best selling in its category. All right, stepping inside, I want to point out, there we go, camera. There are different decors available. This is just an example of one set of cushions in a 154. It doesn't mean this is exactly the cushions in your 154. And I did a bad job tucking that deck back in there. That's not normally sticking out. Whatever, I'll deal with that in a minute. Anyway, so we've got, this is a tiny little guy. They did not have the space for a full bed. If you want a full bed, then look at the 174 BHJ Flight at HaylettRV. Give our team a call, visit our website, or again, visit the link in the video description to see if we have that in stock. We generally try to. Windows. Everything but the front window does open for ventilation. Speaking of ventilation, right next to your kitchen cooking stuff, we've got a ceiling vent. This adds extra light, and you can open it to exhaust heat. Isn't that cool? While we're looking up, this uses the same TV antenna system, again, as a luxury fifth wheel. It's frankly just because Jayco builds luxury fifth wheels, it's easier for them to stock one antenna versus several. This is a no-crank antenna. All you do is have direction, it has longer reach, better reception. In English, more channels. And it's high def. Ha! Cool. A lot of brands in this little camper class I've seen have cut out a front overhead cabinet. That's a mistake. Storage is worth its weight in gold in a trailer, especially the smaller the trailer gets. So the fact that they have a large, big storage compartment in here is very, very, very valuable. And the cabinetry is pocket screwed together, not stapled. Air conditioner. We stick with the side mount AC on these because it's not the normal side mount AC you find in the business. A normal side mount AC is a 5,000 BTU. Jayco standard has an 8,000, which is way more than enough in this little camper, even in southern climates, because it's a tiny little camper with the same insulation as any other travel trailer that doesn't have a special insulation package, obviously. We stick with this because it keeps the overall height lower. So some people find they can maybe still squeeze this in a garage, a barn easier. If you go with the big roof AC, you're really not going to get much more cooling, even though the cooling unit is more powerful, because there's just not enough space for it to matter in here. Plus, it's going to be taller. At the time of this filming, they have updated their decors to include this chocolate maple cabinet tone here. It's really, really sharp, high-end looking. And they contrasted that very nicely, a very hard, light, dark contrast, which makes the RV look and feel larger. It gives my camera some fits because the camera doesn't know if it's supposed to be light or dark, but hey, gas and electric, by the way, so you can take this camper off the beaten path. And notice this big chunk of counter space with some power outlets. That is like griddle central right there if you want to throw some pancakes and bacon on. And if you do that, you invite me over and I will quality test those for you. Moving on. Pantry space. This is great. Or this could be clothing space. I mean, this could obviously be anything right here. This could be anything. And if you want one of these shelves removed, that's not real difficult to do if you need to convert it to a different function. And that's full storage down there below as well. One thing that you're not seeing in here is carpet, because this is a completely carpetless model. Something I should have talked about sooner, it just kind of occurred to me. This table being free floating like this could also go outside to be your picnic table. Leave this open like a lounge. You do have, shoot, let me close this bathroom door. I always end up doing that to myself. There we go, good enough. You've got 2 single bunks over here. Now, Jayco, another best-in-class thing that they do, and one of the things that we like about them here at HaylettRV, where they're different, is they have, like, double the industry standard thickness of their bunk mats. It's absolutely awesome. You're just going to sleep better, the kids will sleep better, whoever. And these 2 single bunks and this front dinette make this a perfect little buddy camper, where we found a surprise, like we found in the fall, we couldn't keep this floor plan in stock, and we're like, what is going on? It's not a specially insulated camper, what is the deal? Well, it uses the same size furnace as a big travel trailer in a little bitty space, so generally speaking, it can maintain cabin temperature pretty well just by default. Well, what's happening here is you get a couple buddies who want to go hunting, fishing, doing dude stuff. Just a couple dudes doing dude stuff, talk about dude things, you know. Well, this is the perfect little thing where each guy gets their own sleeping space, and you've got the bathroom, you got a full kitchen, you've got your dinette here to sit down and play cards or shoot the breeze. You can do all kinds of stuff. If you feel like adding a TV, that's what we're doing up here. You know, any amount of storage space is obviously valuable, like I already mentioned, so that's great that that's right there. The power awning switch right here. If you hear the awning flapping in the breeze, you wake up at night, you don't even have to put on pants. You can roll up the awning. So again, thicker bed mats, better materials even underneath, and this year they've added a little grab handle to the upper bunks to make it easy to get up there. All lights are LED, by the way, and due to the position of this mirror, there's no way to not see me, so I do apologize for that. Please do not take my appearance as any reflection of the quality of this Jayco RV, despite how damaged I may be. So we have both a power vent fan and a shower skylight up here to give you a lot more light. And if you notice, we have a separate toilet and shower. That's called a dry bath, and it's even foot flush, guys. And by the way, even a big guy like me, I've got plenty of legroom in here. This bathroom is perfectly sized. They did everything right in here. They did everything right. But doing things right is what J-Flight does. That's why it is and has been the #1 selling travel trailer, not just travel trailer, RV, period. End of story, since 2005 and counting. So if this looks interesting, you want to learn more, visit our website in the link in the video description. Give our team a call. We're all factory trained. We've got full service, center. We only service everything. We service what we sell and everything else. Doesn't matter what it is. We're easy to work with. And remember, our pricing does not have hidden garbage on top of it. So if that sounds fun, that sounds easy, that sounds enjoyable, give us a call. Look forward to meeting you. 800-256-5196. HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.